The Shane Gibson bribery trial continued in the Supreme Court today, with the defense continuing its cross-examination of the prosecution's star witness, Jonathan Ashe. It's Ashe's fifth day on the witness stand, as Fern Carey tells us tonight.
Testimony continued Monday in the Shane Gibson bribery trial, with defense attorney Keith Knight QC continuing to cross-examine the main prosecution witness, Jonathan Ashe. The attorney asked Ashe if Deborah Bastien ever said to him that she needed $250,000 for former cabinet minister Shane Gibson. However, Ashe responded that Bastien did not make the request in those exact words. He explained that after he came from a particular meeting, he and Bastien were in the parking lot when she said she needed $250,000 in order for him to receive his payment. Ashe said at that point he understood that in order for him to get paid, Mr. Gibson would have to be paid. He indicated that Bastien said he would have to forego $250,000, noting that he then assumed it meant that for him to get monies owed, he would have to forego $250,000. Knight then suggested that Ashe was lying. However, Ashe rejected that suggestion, saying the WhatsApp messages between him and Gibson speak for themselves. During Ashe's testimony, a lawyer from the defense team complained that Ashe's eyes kept wandering to where the prosecutors were sitting in court. This prompted presiding Justice Carolina Bethel to instruct Ashe to look at a point in the back of the court or at the ceiling. She also asked Knight why it was a cause of concern, as the attorney had also told Ashe on a number of occasions during his testimony to look left, which was away from where the prosecution team was sitting. Mr. Knight then explained that something had been brought to his attention and he just wanted to protect the integrity of the process. Now, as the cross-examination continued, Ashe stopped in the middle of his testimony and told Justice Carolina Bethel that a man had stepped into the court and he wanted to address it, prompting Justice Bethel to vacate the court, leaving only the prosecution and the defense teams behind to allow discussions on the matter to take place behind closed doors. Now, at least 4 other prosecution witnesses are expected to testify in this trial, which is taking place before Justice Carolina Bethel. Fern Carey, ZNS Network News.